Hello there, folks, and welcome to the broadcast. Today we're going to be playing Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. If you aren't familiar with the prior Turnip Boy game, that's okay. It's really weird. And to my understanding, it's going to continue that way. Before we get too much further into it, let's check in with the kitties. We do have Ember top center. We have Sky top right, inhibiting the movement of my hand. We have Sammy left center on the bed. And then we have Sherbet down right on the shelf. Real quickly, we got to deal with Sky here a moment. Let me switch over to this. We're doing a full proof of concept print right now. This is a little model of Ava 01. Well, little, it's gonna be maybe a foot tall. I've been doing a couple of print attempts at it, but they've largely failed. Hopefully this time it will work. We're using tree supports this time. That's why it looks like a big mass. But you can see the foot, the left foot in the back right part of the panel there. The arms are kind of in the front. The head is kind of right center. The torso is in the center. You can't see it terribly well because it's black PLA filament. That was on sale when I picked up the printer. Longer term, I might get something like gray filament so that the light plays off of it a little better and you might be able to see it a little better while it's printing. If it turns out well, I might try a finer print of it. It will take forever, but then I can try to paint it. But this is to see if the settings that I've got will work right. But yeah, one of Sky's murder mitts has a razor blade on it, so I'm going to correct that real quickly here. Because otherwise he's going to be able to draw blood, and I can't have that. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. He's not trying to claw me or anything like that. I was scratching his chin, and he was kind of flexing his paw, but because he had a little sickle on his thumb, that let him sink a claw in when he was doing it. And not comfy. Not comfy. Generally, that's the signal to trim a cat's paws, is when they manage to sink a claw into you. The misconceptions is you get folks that think like scratching posts and whatnot will dull their claws down, but it does the opposite. That's not to say don't get them scratching posts. They like it, and it's good for them, but that sharpens their claws. Get on here a moment. But for those of you unfamiliar with the stream, we do a very casual stream here. So there'll be plenty of time to chat if you'd like to. If you got questions, just ask them. Carl, that is maybe going to be a foot tall. It is Ava 01 from Neon Genesis Evangelion. It had sufficient detail that I wanted to give it a try. It's in pieces. The legs, arms, torso, and head are separate parts of the assembly. If it turns out well this time, that gives me an idea of the level of detail that it can definitely handle. But we'll see. We'll see. Switch on over. I'll probably switch back to that now and again. Let's pause that. Music on this isn't too bad so far. Everything set. I think we're ready to go. There are a lot of references to the original game. Two days after killing a god, that is the end of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. That giant thing in the background is the deity that was formed from the, I think it was Mayor Onion or something like that. That's why everything is all wreckage. Hey, is this a bad time? Turnip Boy doesn't speak. I think he has like one word of dialogue in the original game. Got a job for you, a big one. Come meet me if you want the deets. So this is Dilatini. He is a pickle mobster. And it turned out that Turnip Boy was the scion of a mob family. That the Mayor Onion, Turnip Boy's father, and I thought there was another character that was part of it. But this is a mobster that you free in the course of the original game. Yes, I still see you there, Sky. I do. If you'd like more attention, you can come down here, but you can't sit there. Says, yes, I can. Yes, I can. This guy is my largest cat. He's kind of, for most folks, he would be a big cat. I previously had a pair of Maine Coon brothers, and they were big, very big cats. So my perspective of what size a cat is, let alone what size some dogs are, is skewed wildly. So for me, Sky is medium, but for most folks, he's a pretty big cat. And we do need to switch over and show you this. Sherbet is a cat that knows what makes him comfortable. Scanning. Look at that. That is comfort. That is comfort. Turnip Boy's primary means of communication in the original game was ripping in half any document he encountered. If you picked up a note on the floor, ripped it in half. You read a journal, ripped it in half. Somebody gave you their identification to prove that they were allowed to be on the job, ripped it in half, right in front of them. Where am I? My general direction is right. Yeah, just walk right. So yeah, that is the carcass of Mayor Onion. You can see the moon is shocked by it in the background. And then total desolation. This is the greenhouse that used to be Turnip Boy's house. I don't remember the UFO. Andy trips. The animations are good. Yeah, it's Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. That is the inciting incident of the game, Carl. It is Mayor Onion essentially had some fraudulent papers that let him seize the greenhouse. And he did so because the greenhouse was over top of the old kind of mafia secret base that had stuff that he needed for the whole godhood thing. And because you are now in debt and you want to get your house back, you proceed to do all of the things and get all of the things that lets him turn into a god. On your feet, Turnip Head, we've got business to discuss. You're probably wondering why I called you here. turnip chinos owned by your father Don, and the pickled gang have been fighting forever. I don't break tradition easy, and I can see that in your beady, unchanging eyes that you don't trust me. Just hear me out. His beady, unchanging eyes are probably his primary form of communication. Like actual communication, aside from the ripping of documents in half. There has to be something about that expression that is subtle, that changes slightly based on the conversation, that allows people to understand what his intent is. Turnip Head, ever since you defeated that egomaniac Mayor Onion, Veggieville has fallen to ruin. There's war, infighting, tax fraud. Gasp. Only one thing to do at a time like this, and that's to use the opportunity to make money. There we go. There we go. Capitalism. That's the solution. Your resume of killing a god and arguably the bravest thing you've done, commit tax evasion, makes you the perfect turnip for the job. Love, those are the two things in his resume. God slaying and tax evasion. He's like a Final Fantasy hero that has a real life. You need your fighting skills on this one. If we're going to rob the biggest bank in the world, what do you say, kid? Family, tradition, who cares about that nonsense? Let's just make that bag and get rich, you know? What do you say? You want to follow in your father's footsteps? Take a job you didn't even ask for? Or do you want to make a name for yourself, Turnip Head? I know what I would do. The next morning. All right, Turnip Head, robbing a bank is serious business. Glad you decided to work with the pickled gang. But I run a tight ship here, so I ain't gonna tolerate no incompetence. Gotta train you up proper, or we're all gonna end up sleeping with the fishies. So learn how to use them stubby legs of yours, and come talk to me when you're ready to shape up. Capiche? So this is the base weapon from the original game. This is your dash move, which essentially is make him trip and fall. All right, we're gonna change our control scheme here. Switch forward. There we go. You can play it with gamepad, but that requires to actually use twin stick, and that is I don't know why you would choose to use twin stick when you can use mouse and keyboard for the same thing. Want to know how to extract some dough from the locals? You gotta walk up to these dummies and shake them down, make them rain their riches. Okay, so this is the Avocado Explorer from the prior game. So she is the avocado pit, the seed of the avocado. And her backpack is presented as the actual meat of the avocado. The flesh. But if you look, the backpack has a face. The actual, meat of the avocado, is it the meat or is it the flesh? What do you say for that? I don't know. We'll call it the flesh, so I can say flesh. But its flesh is another entity. It is an individual creature. But you can see that over time it is starting to rot. It is starting to show wear and tear. Surprised to see me here? And Dilatini roped me into this. He's giving me way better funding than Mayor Onion was. Somehow us scientists are always working for the mob. Ha 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 ha. So this is one of Mayor Onion's 3 goons that realized that their boss was, had gone out of control, and help you defeat him at the end by having you launch them at him. So you're up on the moon fighting this gigantic creature, and you essentially like drop kick the guys into him to cause damage. One of them was the weightlifter guy, the bodybuilder, and we can see he has returned as a cyborg radish. Yeah, Robo Raphael. Raphael part robot now. It come with perks. Raphael now have portable gym. Make from own robo bones. Train hard, boy Turnip. You will need it. Oh, I like that animation. Word on the street is that twin number 2 shoved a piece in a dummy. We'll beat the crap out of it and grab it. Okay, we have upgraded from sword to gun. Our technology has advanced. Gotta get used to your full kit, Turnip Head. Get a feel for switching up your weapons. You may need to switch it up on the fly while we're in there. Okay. Remember how you landed on your face last night? Now you tripped and ate dirt like a sap? Might come in handy when dodging the Fuzz's bullets and getting past them lasers. I test you on it, though. Twin number 2, hit the lasers. You did great, Tumshi. Tripping through those lasers like a pro. What, you think the botanical bank is going to rob itself? Forget about it. Get in the truck. We got work to do. No. Oh, wrong button. Space is switch weapons. Oh, well. Stinky. What's this? I'm guessing he's supposed to be garlic. Is this a turnip with a gun, daring to break into my beautiful establishment on this fine day? The day of my daughter's wedding? Yeah, the music's pretty good in this one. Real quickly, I'm gonna verify something. Okay. For those observing, if you do hear something wrong with the sound, just let me know. I can try to fix it. I can't tell if it goes wrong in this particular fashion. Just any turnip, the son of old Don Turnipchino, in the flesh. See, you're trying to live up to that fool's legacy. I wonder what he would think about you working with that low-life pickle. Yeckle. It's cute that you think you can waltz in here and mess with me and my crew. You got gumption, I'll give you that. Gumption. Chutzpah. But that ain't gonna hold up in here. Got the fuzz wrapped around my little garlic chin hairs. Yep, garlic. Gotta hit one button to make the call. This, you've jammed the airwaves. You're in a world of hurt now, Turnip. Better be ready when that jammer's timer goes off. The fuzz will be swarming when that timer beeps its last bop. Remember my name, Turnip. Stinky, the bank manager that's gonna put you behind bars. Make like a banana and get out of here. Hell, I've gathered says that Stinky has allowed these artists. I think it's supposed to be artisans, but it's artisans here to spruce up the place. As food folk seem to be going through our Renaissance era, the old world did as well, so it's so exciting. This is actually set in the real world post, like, nuclear apocalypse. There's backstory that you can find about, you know, another world war, people being drafted, the nukes going off, mutants showing up. And that's the kind of the backdrop of this. That's why there are all these intelligent vegetables, is the resultant, you know, nuclear chemicals mutate things, give them sentience. We're watching you. I had a friend once. Anyways, I'm a tough nut to crack, boy, but war has left me a shell of the man I used to be. You look familiar. Do you remember which side you were on? Here is where we're expanding the bank. Stinky wants a ton of new space to hoard his treasure. It's a loitering hooligan acorn over there. You gotta tell him to hit the road. No? Okay. Do you like my property? I think it's very nice and cozy. Okay, this is an acorn from the prior one that in a side quest you could get him a place to live, and what that amounted to is he gave you a leaf and you brought that to a real estate agent and she accepted that to sell property because there were problems getting any sort of property sales in the area. Turnip boy. I've been studying the floor plans of the Botanical Bank, and I've learned that these elevators are special. The elevators lead to completely random rooms. Seems like the bank's security system is wired to swap them out whenever someone breaks in. Ah, okay, so this is probably why the game is flagged as roguelike. I think this means we're going to have to rob this place several times to get the full picture, so grab what you need and escape in the truck to get this place to reshuffle. I used to be a kick-flippin' reckless youth individual like yourself. Now I stand here protecting these elevators with my life. It's what I'm trained to do. I dabble in tourism as well. Come back to me if you want little facts about these rooms. I've been trained to fight to the death to protect these rooms, but if you'd like to know any little facts about them, I can also do that. Turnip, based on your intel, you can't trip over unstable blue lasers. There'll be a circuit box you can break to shut them off. Slay Queen 32 is a gaming streamer that you can help in the prior game too. Isn't the Slay King to my Slay Queen? Robbing the bank? That's crazy good content. I've been getting more into gossip on my channel. It gets you the views, you know. The views are important. Why am I here? Well, good question. You kind of destroyed my last job, so I've been streaming full time. These lasers are the perfect RGB lighting. Not seeing any reason actually to smash everything. Well, aside from smashing everything. Monies. Get all sliced up on the way in. Now I'm only half the melon I used to be. I think that circuit box on the wall keeps the lasers on, but I can't throw something far enough to break it from here. See what's beyond the unstable blue lasers. This seems easy. Maybe too easy. Step on it. This wouldn't be easy. We've got to blow the safe to smithereens. We need to express order some C4 on the dark web. Order it when you get back to the warehouse. Painting? Yeah, it's of a famous streamer named SlayQueen32. You know her? She commissioned me for this painting. She's going to have it in her background for her stream setup. I'm a huge simp. I will say, though, she's been a little quiet ever since I started finalizing the design. Do you think you could talk to her about payment? You know her, so it would be easier for you. Is there, Rabba? I'm standing here. Think you can just waltz around here all willy-nilly, huh? Old Stinky wanted me to put up a new wall. But all we had were these wimpy statues. I ain't moving them, so if you're trying to get through, you gotta break them. Good thing you don't have a pickaxe. Poppin'. You have to make it quick, though. I'm still on stream. Oh, yes, the painter. I need to pay her. Okay, give me a sec. Wait to see my portrait. It's going right behind me so people on stream can see it. So, a picture of her is going to be put right behind her on stream. This should suffice. A shout out on my channel is all she really needs to kick off her career. I'm going to pay her in exposure. I'm going to tell all my viewers that she's a good artist. That's That's better than money, right?
Congratulations.
That is right. Exposure bucks. Worth nothing. Okay. Trouble. Thank the mush. The god that they speak of when they say things, the equivalent of thank God, they say, thank the mush. They worship the mushrooms because the first thing they know about, the thing that gave them sentience, was mushroom clouds. So they think they were giant mushrooms. I was trying to play it cool when she stopped talking to me. I have so many bills now. Rent, food. Wait, what's this? Exposure bucks? Wait, can I buy anything with this? Oh, I gotta figure out something out now. Here, take this extra hat. I have no money to give you anyway. That's all I got. Monies. All right, rookie, let me give you the lowdown. Come on over here. Tumshi, good of you to stop by. Do you know by now, my brother and I are notorious weapon dealers. We supply for all catastrophes of life. Wars, raids, heists. You name it, we cover it. I'm currently setting up shop. Come see me in our selection later. Listen here, Parsnip, I'm the brains of this operation. If you want more advanced weaponry, you're going to have to bring me weapons you find on the streets. You pry weapons from the cold, non-existent hands of your enemies. None of them have hands. Just they hold things by mental powers. And bring them to me. We can start cooking up some real firepower. Leave me be so I can set up. Pulling in rookie numbers, rookie. We've got to sweep every inch of this bank. Being stuck in that pickle jar as long as we had been really changes your perspective on things, Turnip Head. We learned a valuable lesson. The lesson that sometimes you need to steal to get what you want. This is the last big job, Turnip Head. Stinky has the vault of all vaults somewhere in the Botanical Bank. We have to find the mysterious mother lode. To make this whole thing worth it. To be able to put all of this behind us. Go deeper and see what you can find. Hey, Turnip Boy. Come here for a second. I've got something that should come in handy. Explore the fancy foyer. Boy Turnip. Raphael now Robo. Robo Raphael cheated death. I have bigger gains. Learned how to spell name. Life is good. Back later for performance enhancers. Upgrade shops. So that's the sludge. He helped us find this stuff. And this looks like a banana sealed in a jar of it, maybe. It's hard to tell. It's a green jar. It could just be water. Welcome to my new lab. Dillatini gave me a good deal for getting you guys on the dark web on the computer over there. So make sure to buy anything you need from it. From what Dillatini told me, we'll be using your money to pay for these things. Dillatini says we've got a tight budget. Check out the dark web and see if there's anything that can be of use. Jeffrey, top-rated seller. So pickaxe and C4 will be useful. The haunted brick and a laser pointer. So we need that. And a pickaxe. The achievements were illegal goods purchased on the dark web. If you click another tab, pop-ups like crazy happen and then it blue screens. Pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Now that everything's broken beyond repair, you can enjoy staring at this blinding blue box in hopes that things will somehow get better. The humor in this is still just as good. That's nice. That's good to know. I know computers can be spooky, especially when it's the dark web. But you can do it. There are items that could definitely help you. Be sure to check it out. Hey. That avocado said they'd give me money if I just stayed in a jar filled with this green goop. Not too bad. I do feel a little tingly. I don't know how long I'm supposed to be in here or how I'm getting out. Checking some stuff here real quick. Wait. Have I been kidnapped? Okay. So I still can't interact with any of the upgrade shops. I think it's intended to prevent you from not getting the items you need. But Raphael keeps saying we're making financial gains when we should be making physical ones. Suppose it doesn't matter. More money for us when we totally, absolutely, for sure split the end profit. Definitely going to go down that way. We're making the real gains when we find Stinky's secret stash. We need to go deeper into the bank. Make sure you talk to the locals to get the scoop on what's happening. Don't forget to go on the dark web if you need anything to brute force your way through. I like the face he makes when he's, robbing them. Sword. Or at least some sort of fish. This guy was a graffiti artist in the first one, too. What's up, dude? I call it destroying public property to make a statement. I'm a trendsetter. Old classic vandalism. A convenient photo sign reminds me that we should definitely be cataloging the start of this uprising. Snap a pic. Destroying public property to make a statement. We turn a big boss up ahead. Be prepared. Yeehaw. I'm napping here, intruder. You start causing trouble, I'll have to slice you up into turnip fries. Yeehaw. The yeehaw is in red, white, and blue. You asked for it. Time to fry up some turnips. Hey, Turnip Head, you defeated a god. You can defeat this chump easy. You're one turnip army, mostly because I don't want to do it myself, and my team is doing their team things. Important stuff. That's right, Matt. America. Takes a crew to run a ship, Turnip. You're the cannons. Chump seems a bit frayed around the edges. Go finish the job. Sergeant Yeehaw. The gun fires toast bullets. I seem to be out of cactus ammo. It's not good. Old Stinky has hired us to keep this here bank and its secret safe. Get 'em, boys! Walking right into those attacks. Technically, my name is Yeehaw Jr. Oh boy, I'm giving you one last shot to surrender here, so drop your gun and stick your hands up. Wait, we don't have hands. Oh. Doesn't seem terribly fair. Oh, good. I was invulnerable while he's dying. How you doing there, Matt? Joining us for some Turnip Boy?
Congratulations.
Green key card. Open green doors labeled with 1. Brand new song added. Bleed blue. Bested my sheriff. I may need to renegotiate that fool's contract. Turnip Boy, I see you found my greatest failure. I'm trying to eradicate these freeloaders out of my bank, but they insist that this is their new society, the seed stock. Isn't that ludicrous? They always insist on using alliteration. See why Onion wanted to tax the crap out of them. I built the ground they walk on. Better make like a tree and split if you know what's good for you. You won't be here for too long. I've got the fuzz in my arsenal. Watch yourself, Turnip. What is this? It's like the old Veggieville townies have set up shop here. After your little exploration into government takeover and war, a lot of them don't have any place to go. They must have all moved here. Alright, rookie, just try talking to them to get the scoop. Kill things that get in your way, the usual. This is the real estate agent that sold the acorn that property. Well, you haven't seen an acorn around here. Haven't made their loan payment yet, and it's due today. The market's been kind of shaky after you-know-who died and, you know, the war. You bring this to them if you see them.
Congratulations.
Loan payment. It's also laminated. They're learning. It's a reference to how Turnip Boy used to rip apart any document that they gave him. Turnip Boy, oh my mush, you're alive. This is great news, because I need help. Look, I feel pretty dumb. I should have made a move a lot sooner with Strawberry. With everything that had gone on, I feel like we need to make this serious, quick. I need some old world text, and they used to give each other rings to show... I read some old world text, and they used to give each other rings to show how much they love each other. Materialism at its finest. Yeah. You help me find a ring so I can propose to Strawberry? I've already moved around so much, I want to make sure that she knows I'm in this for the long haul. Needs a big gem on it. Massive. Bigger it is, the more I love her. That's how it works, Turnip Boy. Come on, come all, gather around to hear the good word about the great mush. I'm being enthusiastic and likable. Huh. Carrot, question mark. You know, you now can trust me. Remember him. Remember him. Old Man Lemon, I think, was one of the members of the Mafia with Don Turnip and Mayor Onion. Turnip Boy, I found you, kid. I took shelter here with the other Veggieville inhabitants when the war was coming to an end. Can't startle me like that, kid. You run off and all of a sudden I'm hearing rumors that you're doing a job with the Pickled Gang. Isn't that a hoot? Wait, you're kidding, right? Kid, what would your father think? Are you doing a heist here? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Hey, man. A little bummed out because my old friend who used to live in the red tent here moved away. It's one of my best friends, man. Hopefully I can find him on Flip Flop. I think these cultists are going to drop the property values around here. I don't know if it's going to be filled anytime soon. I think he's saying suey, like the kind of old-timey thing that you would say to pigs. Crime rate here has been rising fast in these parts, I'll tell you what. First it was talks of tax evading, then there's the no good grapefruit and their war. Now we've got an good old classic bank robbery on our hands. Gosh darn tootin', my meemaw and peepaw would be turning in their graves. Haven't heard those grandparent terminologies in a while. And I got to meet the legend in the flesh. I tip my hat to you, sir. I'll be telling the youngins the tales of Turnip Boy for days to come. Iwi question mark. Well, he's blue and gray. Hello, fellow food folk. How are you this fine food folk day? I wonder what these guys are supposed to be. Look, I know what you're thinking. I get it. My friend here, he's ugly. Who cares, bruh? Get over it. Wish I could tell him he's ugly, but he's here. But he's new here, okay? What am I supposed to say? You look gross? Uncanny? Nah, bruh, can't do it. Can't make me. He's just gonna find out on his own. Listen, bud, we're sleeping in the blue tent tonight, alright? Tent go up? Tent go up. I want uppies. Red tent only. It's okay. He'll end up wanting to go in the blue tent once I want to go in the red tent. Oh, it's like a minigun. It has to rev up a bit. Angelica, it's you. Can't even look at you right now. How can you question mark me after what you've done? You killed my grandmother, Cran. Turnip boy, when you speak real words, you send people to the other side. Your voice rips the soul from them and sends them deep into the depths of the afterlife. That's a power. I mean, that's an awesome power. You know, quite literally, words can kill. Told my grandmother to stop with her shenanigans. That's what happened to her, right after you spoke to her. Her soul took 24 hours to explode. I watched her slowly fade away. She's on the other side because of you. Look, I know you can't help being an eldritch horror, but if you're going to make this up to me, you're going to have to do me a favor. Look, you can't judge people like that. Eldritch horrors are people too. Strange, unknowable, otherworldly people. I have her favorite manhwa on me right now. It's the renowned I reincarnated into a fantasy world as an alien worm from outer space. They're playing that up as a joke, but that really does look like a new, an actual kind of comic title these days. It's got it all, drama, space, romance, worms. Go to the other side and deliver this to her. It's the only way I'll know that her soul is resting peacefully.
Congratulations.
Ah, yes, a new visitor. I've been waiting for someone new to join my movement for a long while now. It's been so long since I've seen a new face. Is that you don't have yourself a cardboard box? Afraid I can't let you in without my sweet child. Once you have opened your mind, body, and soul in acceptance of our rectangular overlords, I will allow you to pass. Ouch. Turnip boy, right? Graffiti guy said a lot of good things about you. I'm his new apprentice, trying to learn the ropes. Fine arts around here are really harshing my vibe, though. Could you help me make additions to them? And give you the ultimate graffitiing tool to get the job done. Mark up all the paintings in this foyer. I'll grade your stuff when you get back. Hey. Yeah, you, listen. I need some help. I gotta finish this statue. This is a big deal. This guy, he thinks for a living. This is my shot to get into the same circles as this guy, but there's a big problem. I need some illegal substances to pull this off. You know, wood. It's the only substance that will be best to make a plaque for this bad boy. Will you help me? Please help me. There's a shady guy deeper in the bank somewhere that has the stuff. Secure the goods and I'll make it worth your while. I got a crayon. Ah, okay, the ultimate graffiti tool. Did I miss one? Yes. Yes. Ah, yes. I have a lot of opinions. Really want the statue to portray how much I think cool thoughts on the daily. Leave me to thunk in peace. I feel like the cactus gun was better. Clearly I've missed a couple. It's this way. Yeah. Office workers. These chumps will never know the adrenaline of a true crime lifestyle. Some excitement into their lives. This way. Stick of your garbage. Screw it. I'm just gonna gas the bank. Okay, hard time limit. Interesting, interesting. All set up. Come over here. Get the means of making new weaponry now. I'm all set up. Let me put it this way. All you gotta do is bring me some of those crummy weapons you find in the bank and I'll make better ones. Got my blueprint board. Tom would be proud of you, but he would be more proud if you had cooler guns. Okay. The achievement, which I appreciate, is for science. Ah. Great timing. Come here. Maybe to stop by. As you know by now, my brother and I are notorious weapon dealers. We supply for all catastrophes. Look, Turnip Boy, I'm helping out for the funding, but there's a lot of secrets within this bank. As the brains of this operation, having an insatiable need to quench my curiosity, I want to try to uncover these secrets. I have a feeling this isn't just a bank. Most of this structure is from the old world. Stinky has just been building onto it. Why is he here? What's his plan? I need you to catalog anything you think is strange. Snap a photo on your phone at photo spots. Album app will appear on your phone so you can look at what you've captured. We'll crack the code to this bank in no time. Can't afford a cardboard box or a lantern, but we can afford a laser pointer now. Whatever that does for us. Can't get performance enhancers yet. Change your loadout. Check out the weapon rack. I'm guessing that as we research more, we'll get more weapons unlocked. See some familiar faces, Turnip Head? Get any good intel? This whole thing is much more than I anticipated, rookie. You gotta step it up. No. We gotta step it up. No. You gotta step it up. Keep exploring the seed stock to see what how we can move forward. There's gotta be a way to get deeper into the bank. Okay, the statues don't respawn. That will help. The finest of art. Devil horns, squiggles, and mustaches galore. Okay, we could still turn the quest in since we'd done it already. We'd completed it earlier. We just had to get to it again. Well, this is disconcerting. These things are from the graveyard that was in town. Nope. Okay, goo bad. Yeah, that area is based on the graveyard that was in town. This is the very angry macaroni noodle. No, you're not a camper. So sick of these people who think they're campers. No, you're not. Most of you aren't even close to being campers. See these people saying, I put well over 100 hours into camping, and it's great. Nothing. Most of us can easily put 300 plus hours into camping. I see people who only have their backpack and claim to be campers. Come talk to me when you pick up a sweet tent like mine, and we can be friends. Sincerely, all the actual campers. Remember Conductor Onion, right, Turnip Boy? Character that unlocks at the end of the first game. Stinky must have cut a deal with him to get the limitless line in the bank. It was kind of a roguelike boss rush kind of mechanic. You get points to unlock more cosmetics and such. Makes sense. Stinky has added so many rooms to this bank that it's starting to get hard to traverse it in a timely manner. Buy a ticket through the app or kiosk and exit the bank from any station. While I may be an elevator repairman, I also am somewhat of a tour guide. These are the vast vaults, and they're heavily guarded, and they have lasers. Probably need some C4 to get to the grand prize, but there are other goodies to yoink here. Not fooling anyone with the Tourist Act. Who else would want to get into the vast vaults but a bank robber? A bit of a cold again. Okay, so there are alternate exit points that you can spend money on, I guess. Oh, what are you? Oh. Huh. Beats. Or beat, question mark. Cease communication with me now, Earthling Vegetable. The sheriff in his room had a bunch of aliens are real kind of posters. Hey, look, Scram, you're going to get in trouble. Where's that stupid melon anyway? Okay, fine, since you're so nosy, I was going to meet a coworker of mine, a melon slice in one of the vaults, but it seems like he got lost. I have a package that we're supposed to deliver to him. It's a rare artifact and highly illegal. Seems like you get around, Turnip. Would you deliver this for me? A Garfield mug. A rare artifact. Up the vault door with the C4. All that dough is mine, I mean ours. Okay, you gotta spend some of your money to escape through an alternate exit. We have sold 10,000 total. At least. Oh boy, Turnip. It's performance enhancer time. Come here. Boy Turnip, Roboroid's set up now. Make Boy Turnip big and strong. Look. Check out Robo Raphael's Roboroid store. Yummy scrummy performance enhancers invite. Melee damage. Luckino energy. Increases luck for finding better guns. gamer cubs. Increased trip distance. X hearts. Merch. Fire faster. Hold more money. Bullet damage. Bagged milk, a Canadian delicacy. Apologizes when spilt. Extra minute. That's actually really good. More time is better. Then bullet damage. Monies. Health. Hat. Fire rate. Block. Yeah. Roguelite upgrades. We've unlocked the SMG. Okay, kind of like that. Kind of like that. I think he seems to have a pretty bad reputation here. Okay, she reviews any photos that you have taken. Okay. A lot of refugees coming to the Botanical Bank for shelter after the war. It seems that Stinky doesn't love the idea of people moseying into his space without his permission. Yeah, he's definitely not going to like us then. Your base weapons have infinite ammo. Let's go this way again. Oh dear. That is a Souls reference. DJ Sizzle. I remember him. Yeah. Lots of character references. Real quickly, be right back. Right, get settled. We're going to restart in a moment. Let's check on the print status. You can see the legs are more fully formed in the back there. Yeah, making progress. Good progress. Poppin' flip-floppers. They're up for DJ Sizzle. So bringing the life to the party. Take my patented soul sampler, yo. And slash up those ungnarly fuzz and trade me their souls for some sick beats. Only giving you the scythe once is a special promotion. After that, you gotta hit up the music box for some soul-stealing weapons. Looking for some more fun, how about using some extra souls on the mystery box? Might get lucky with some crazy weapons. So the loot items are especially valuable because you can only carry so many, like, actual monies. The little artifacts, you can exceed your carrying capacity. Turnip, why are you on my land? I don't have money. Take my scalp in tears.
Congratulations.
Not sure if they just filled this or had it on standby. Are you? Hi. I just feel so deflated. All I do is paperwork, tap, tap, tap on this keyboard, drink copious amounts of caffeine, and cry. I used to be so vivacious. All the pies in the block and I would do kickflips and drink milkshakes in the park. I don't even think I have the knees to kickflip anymore. Every time I stand, they ache. I'm only a day old, mush darn it. Be nice to have some friends here to keep me company. A new craze nowadays are these pet rocks. Seems like everyone has them except me. I'm hip, I swear. Just haven't had the motivation to get up from my desk to go get my own. Did you find some for me? The more the better. It says here on the interwebs that there are about 3.5 pet rocks in the average food folk home. Those poor half rocks. Well, I want 8. They deserve homes, and I deserve friends. Brought me 0 so far. Okay, the rocks I've been gathering don't count as pet rocks. A ton of death on your hands, Sea-Boss. That's evident from those wacky souls you brought me. The reward for these souls, here's my new hit. Death Rave 3000. Bring me more souls. Fires records, I guess. And just having the soul scythe lets me gather them, I guess. do some healthy damage. Interesting. For the bouncy gun. The electricity had a leak, so I came to check on it. Ha ha ha. That's weird. I haven't seen a single drop of electricity come from that circuit board. To have the soul of a Sigma T-Boss. Oh. Yeah, he's definitely turned into one of those people, I guess. Oh, well. On that Sigma grind set, baby. I don't want to help him anymore. Here's your reward for bringing me more souls. It's a classic. It's the Soul Sigma. Not bad. Not great. Shotgun available. Ooh, not sure I like that. Stick with our submachine gun. But actually, real quickly. If you can keep on target, it's really effective. Never had much of an artistic eye for photography, but Photos for science, I'm all for. Just keep taking all the photos you can and bring them back to me to discuss them. Jeffrey there is... Oh. That's kind of creepy. Watch his face. He follows the cursor. He can actually see your screen, if not you. You're a creepy dude, Jeffrey. You're a creepy dude. Yeah, it actually, like, prevents you from using it any further if you do that. I don't know what that does, but we've got it now. Fashion app. Mini-me. Neat. You call for help. Soul hat. You're a cowboy. Okay. Hats for miscellaneous things. Quest log. Items that you have. The general map outline. Look at that hat. Goes off the top of the screen no matter how far where you are. I kind of like regular Turnip Boy though. There's a charm to it. Smash. Oh, that's the Canadian milk. Mushroom cultist. It's a closed community. Get lost, freak. Unless you have a certain something to say, you won't be allowed in. Look, if you're that serious about getting in, go talk to one of our recruiters in the seed stock. There's plenty of information about our prospering community, and the must be with you. Okay, you know, you should be able to get to that guy now. Okay, when you get hit while you've got the Canadian milk, it's like a nuke. Takes everything out. Focus on getting to the seed stock. I don't like that minigun. It's like a shield item. With partner, contractually I'm set. My contract says I gotta fight you at least one time. Only once. Other than that, I'm napping. You provoke me again, Turnip, I'll go kitty mode. Try me, Turnip. As for it, you want to disturb my nap, huh? Same dialogue as the original time. Okay, the little bag of milk came back. I don't know what triggers that, but... What's all this? This is all they had? Why did they give you their hat? Headpiece? Skull? They called it their scalp? I can't keep doing this. You know what, Turnip Boy? Keep the scalp. Guess I'll just take the tears. Your work, there's a small token of my appreciation. A rock house. Maybe this is a pet rock? And it is apparently moist. Let's be here to learn about the Great Mush, the creator of all the food folk life. We have an incredible community of believers who dedicate their lives to the Great Mush. Sure you're up to snuff? You've got the glow. Must be blessed by the Great Mush. And he does. He glows. That is, he's exposed to the radioactive goo in the first game, so he glows a bit. Take our passcode. Rejoice, our chosen one is here. The glyphs aren't discernible, but it looks interesting. Recruiter has deemed you worthy to join our beautiful community. Welcome, young Turnip. You are now officially a level 1 member of the Shroomminati. It's perfectly normal for healthy communities to have a leveling system, as you know. Okay, so it's mushroom Scientology, I guess. How much money am I going to have to pay for level 2? You'll even level up by doing community requests, so be sure to be social. I'm going to teleport over to my typical standing spot now. Don't be too bummed out. You get teleportation at level 69,420. Haha, both funny numbers. You'll get there someday. Lies, they've all been telling you lies. I used to be one of them. Those false prophets tricked me. They've got it all wrong. Look at the statue and tell me that isn't a broccoli, which means that I am a direct descendant from a god. Who all bow to me. You know, I didn't believe him at first, but he's got a point. I mean, the statue does look so much like a broccoli, and well, that means I can kick it with the descendant of the broccoli god. We should probably start a war over this dispute. That's the most practical solution. Another thing that feels a little too real this day and age. We're getting a wee bit hungry. I'm only level 2, so I don't get as much food as the others. But hey, if basic living necessities isn't a motivator for the grind set, I don't know what is. This is perfectly normal. Again, this is way too real. I don't need this sort of, like, real-world vibe in my funny turnip game. Well, maybe if you could take care of some snail security guards for me, I could start eating those in the meantime. Kill 50 snail guards for snacks, and I'll repay you. Great Mush would shake their head at how we've surrounded ourselves with all these old world structures. As a new recruit, you must renounce the old world. All that matters now is the Great Mush. Time for you to show you're serious, peasant. Take care of as much old world furniture as you can. 100 pieces of furniture. Random destruction. Okay, I can do that. See, wasn't that cool? I was standing over there and now I'm here. Seem like a bright, young, impressionable talent, young Turnip. I'm sure you'll climb the levels in no time. The Great Mush, they're always hungry. They require sacrifice. As a community that's idle is the Great Mush. We can try to appease its appetite when we can. Seems they've been having a craving for swat peppers recently. You want to prove you've got the crook chops for greatness? Kill 100 swat peppers, another type of guard. Melee weapon. Okay, kind of a shotgun. So you're a new recruit. Interesting. Well, the Great Mush has told me about you. They said you're our chosen one, sent here to help our cause and become one with our family. The Peach Cops, or what you common folk like to call them, the Fuzz. I saw that in the title splash and the stills for the title of the game on shop pages. The primary police are peaches, fuzzy peaches. Getting closer and closer to figuring out where our little community lives. Must keep this place a secret. If found out, I will lose community support, and the Great Mush will abandon us. Kill 200 Peach Cops. Kind of a meditation animation there. And become one with the land. My land. Get off my property. Get off my property. nab some of this loot while we're here so that we have some extra funding on the way out. Hello, Sammy. Sammy has come to sit with me. We're already loaded down with stuff we can carry, so... Out we go. Yeah, any of the items you can pick up exceed your cash on hand limit. Which is good. The spore swab and the corn minigun. Top stuff up, you know? Rampant violence. Brass katana. Very adventure time. And I have a quest to break all the furniture, so it's okay that I'm doing it. Oh, that was really bad. Got caught on the world geometry there. I think I can go this way yet. Okay, we can. Need to bring her 8 rocks from the regular statues. Ain't the crusty crustacean. This is Patricia. Ah, forget it. Need more rocks, I guess. Ah, okay, no. That little lump thing that I got is a pet rock. It's got a really good soundtrack. Let's see if I get copyright flagged for it. Ah, you don't need to sit there. Once you've started the pickaxe on it, it keeps going. Kiwi that wants me to bring the Garfield mug to somebody. And now we flee. Oh, we came out with a lot of loot that time. Okay. Okay, that'll let us get past the little carrot guy. It's the Pet Rock Lady store. Does it help? A mushroom cult elevator. Right, pineapple thing is a grenade launcher. I like. My mush, this is a spectacular cardboard box you have there. Oh, indeed it is. Can almost certainly let you in now. Cryptid Hunter Extraordinaire Wilma. Okay, these... I know at least one is rock candy, that carrot. I wonder what the others are supposed to be. Hey, we're Cryptid Hunter Extraordinaires? Sorry, I don't mean to be shy. There's a reason why I prefer cryptid hunting to food folk interaction. Usually my partner in crime does our intros. We're a bit frazzled right now. We just found this super rare species of rock candy cryptids, and I accidentally dropped the camera just as we were about to capture them. Be the first official shot of them in food folk history. Sure, we can figure it out, though. My partner is having a meltdown, so we're just waiting for him to cool off before we figure out what our next step. I mean, if you have access to some dark underground supply trade, we won't pass that up. We ain't above that. And a disposable camera will do. Capturing these rare rock candies will definitely put us on the map. Quest to uncover the social dynamics between the citizens of Seedstock and this Stinky character. I found a major event that has put a major rift between the two's relationship. Stinky tried to run a festival to help shift the negative views he's accumulated from the citizens in Seedstock. I heard that it was a disaster. They blocked that room off ever since. I would be careful if I were you, Turnip Boy. Let me trauma dump on you a bit, Turnip Boy. Those good-for-nothing freeloaders were giving me a hard time. We were here first, they would say, and I asked them to give me all their money. When I asked them to give me all their money, I decided to play the nice guy and throw a festival to win their favor. Talking about all sorts of interesting things. Myself, money, my crowning achievements. And this junkie came in here, and well, let's just say we all made like fat kids in Leafed. So far, he's been skewing the you should leave, or we're gonna leave little sayings. So, make like a tree and split, or make like a banana and something else, This chump is quite the stick in the mud. All right, you're awful at banter. Moving on. No, we're helping Stinky here. We got to get past this beast. All of the riches must be behind them. Break a leaf, rookie. Candy apple. At least he's giving me plenty of minions to keep my ammo up with. Ember coming to sit with me now.
Congratulations.
All right, we got the blue keycard door, so we can open the... or key card for doors. We can open number 2 doors now. Party was off the charts. So at the beginning it was kind of boring. Stinky wouldn't stop going on about his gym PRs and how he's all into meditation and stuff. This apple just comes bursting through the door, covered in green goop. They were going absolutely nuts. Okay, so we already know that there's some of this, some of the radioactive stuff, the nuclear waste, in the bank. So there's clearly more further in. Given Ember some maximum head scratches right now. Let's take a look. Oh, we're done. We're done. I'll have to get a screenshot of it once I put it together and see how it turned out. Then I'll decide if I want to do a finer quality print. Bouncing all over the place, busting out some moves, just screaming their head off, man. It was freaking awesome. And like everybody else started getting in on the action and the party just went a whole new level. You feel me? Then the apple like stumbled and impaled itself on a stick. Totally killed the vibe. Yeah, accidental impalement tends to spoil the party mood. Just a real downer. No one knew what to do, so they split and sealed off the room. That apple really grew up to be a big boy. Next time you want to do something crazy like that, can you do it on someone else's property? That looked pretty dangerous. That looked pretty fun. Cool stained glass. Okay, this face. This kind of elf-looking thing, gremlin-looking thing. That is one of the, like, that facial structure is one of the scribbles in the sheriff's office, along with, like, UFOs and the like. Did or it didn't happen. That was crazy. Can you do that again? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, nice. Sorry. Still coughing a lot. So loud in here. Kind of a bop, though, not gonna lie. Or if there is more music. Yep. Gonna hand it to you, kid. You haven't been doing that badly so far. You remind me of your father. He was annoying but decent at his job, just like you. Anyways, this place seems odd. Got a bad feeling about this, rookie. Keep a keen eye out and watch your steps. Need you alive if we're gonna get that mysterious mother lode. Once this is all over, we'll be out of each other's leaves. Just stay alive until then. Stubborn. A typical turnip, Chino. You're gonna regret this, Turnip. I will take everything you care away from you. Dang. Stinky escalating the threats. Just stay away, I'm warning you. This place is festering with pests. If they don't get to you, I will. Alright. There's got to be like a flashlight or something you can get for that. Just go and reset our timer here. We'll see what the new item on the dark webs is. You have the crossbow now. What do? Yeah, it hits reasonably hard. Give that a try. Right at the dark? Alright, rookie. Dark web might have some things to light up the area. And keep your stubs safe from that green goop. Stop being a snowflake and go prepare yourself. This one's interesting. Seems like the creatures of the old world, but also part food folk. I don't really know what to make of this. Searching, Turnip Boy. We'll figure this out. Oh, I will. You can just keep taking selfies. Okay. Disposable camera for 3. So, Slay Queen there is a gaming streamer. And it's sold out, but she is selling bathwater. Gamer girl bathwater. So we gotta save up for a lantern and goop boots. Goes this way, right? Oh, full penetrating shot, too. Kind of a flamethrower. Need the lantern for that. Old Lady Lime. Sweet Pea, have you seen my hubby? His memory ain't what it used to be. He said he was going to be here hours ago. This visit meant so much to me, mostly because he has our divorce papers. You find him and get them for me, hon? You come prepared. That laser pointer should make quick work of that safe. Okay, that's what the laser pointer is for. Cute. If these are homing shots. This way. He's ruined, I say. See those rock-capped candy cryptids over there? We finally found them. Set up trail cams, collected samples of their sugar crystals. For evidence. I even nibbled on their sugar poo to see that it was fresh. Their poo, Turnip! Do what you gotta do when you're in the Cryptid Hunter game. I do it for the love of the chase. Right in the final hour, when all our tracking has led us to them, my partner in crime managed to drop the camera and break it. It's over. My career. No. You are a life and dignity saver. Now I can capture those bad boys once and for all. Appreciate you helping us out with this historic moment. This is going to make us stars. Here, take this hat. Be worth something someday. We'll give you a signed copy of the photo to remember us by. Yep, seeking shots. Okay, that's worthwhile. Cherry bombs. Nice. Oh, this is a good one. Hits like a truck. Mush, what are you doing, kid? Do you dare shake me again? It's been so long. Glad you got out of the war alive. We barely made it out ourselves. Good thing we landed here safe and sound. Oh, the florist and I share a tent now. I know. Some people think we're moving too fast, but it's already been 2 days. Why wait? May have ripped my love letter to her, but I do thank you for connecting us. You're a real Cupid. My wife sent you, didn't she? I know 90% of food folk marriages end in divorce, but we could be that 10%. Okay, fine. Here they are. Tell her she's a big meanie, and I hope she's happy.
Congratulations.
They're laminated. Can't rip this. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Getting these papers signed was a long time coming. Time for me to let loose and live a little. Only 7 days old, after all. Now that that grump is out of my life, it's time to hit the clubs. We obtained fancy glasses. That's the... that rock lady, yep. There's nothing further in this room. Maybe we'll get some kills in. Compulsively grabbing the money, but I can't carry anymore. My kitties keep bailing. Made a lot of cash that time. Perps in the bank are using some pretty rudimentary weapons made out of clumps or dirt and some crusty old junk. Using refined metals, Parsnip. They give us the upper hand. Mushroom giants have done a lot for Food Folk Society. They give us the goop that allows us to live, to thrive. Seems like some of the creatures made from this goop have varying intelligence, which bewilders me. These rock candy creatures seem to act more like animals than food folk. They just jump and chomp around aimlessly. Okay. I can afford both of them. Nice. Tripping distance isn't really something I need. Quick shakedowns. Execute a security guard. Or two. Souls guy. Really good to have that. Interesting. Okay, it's like a weapon shop at this point. This counts as a soul weapon, so... Hot coffee. And air. Aren't you weird looking? King Gob. Hello? Welcome, welcome. We didn't plan a party or anything, sorry. It's just, we don't see your kind here very much. It's nice to see you're taking our efforts of diplomacy seriously. You don't know what I'm talking about? My people and I have turned a new leaf. We used to be vegetarians. I know, we're turning a new leaf, no pun intended. You could give me some news on the peace treaty, I could make it worth your time. Believe in King Gob and his newfangled ideas. Food was meant to be eaten, even if you're sentient freaks of nature like you. Like normally you would be dead where you stand. Would have munched you up so hard by now, but I sense you have questionable morals. Maybe you can help me out. I need food folk flesh to satisfy my desires. I can pay you well. Right, Turnip Head, normally I hate vegans and all that they stand for, but maybe in this case... We should find an alternative than feeding your own kind to this Gimblar character. Maybe we can find some normal food and disguise it. Are you the paparazzi? Look, no photos right now. I'm not in the mood. Wait, why are you here? You're just exploring? Trying to what? Get that bag? In this dingy docking area with things that want to eat you because you're just vibing? Okay. Look, you seem like a rascal, a delinquent. Your I don't care what anybody thinks about me attitude is what I need right now. I am the creator of Greg's List. It's a long story, but I need you to buy something on the dark web for me. If anyone knew that I used the dark side of Greg's List, it would ruin my reputation. Know what it is once you see it. Just bring it back here and I'll reward you. Buy a body pillow off the dark web. Oh dear. Merged food folk. Help? Well, obviously I require some assistance. I mean, look at me. Or us. Hey, and now you're getting it. Can you figure out a way to separate us? Another dark web item. Mister? Oh, me. I was just playing with these toys. My dad had this kids table put in when I put in, and now I'm just here. Wish I could see him, though. It's been months. I don't really know how long a month is, but it's been a while for sure. Okay, though. He's just picking out the best milk money can buy. The equivalent of cigarettes. See my dad? Could you give him this drawing? His name is Stinky. Oh, cute. Actually, that might bother him. He's so busy. Maybe put it on his desk if you find it.
Congratulations.
This is depressing me. Stinky's child, Stonkles. How's the weather today? You can't just say out loud that you want illegal substances. You crazy? You're supposed to say, why, it is quite rainy on this fine drizzly snoozy Monday. Thank you for asking, my blueberry friend that is not suspicious or an illegal substance dealer at all. Alright, I'll let it slide. Just take the wood and scram before the fuzz finds us.
Congratulations.
That's a new door. Oh, okay. That's the crazy cat lady from the original First Zone. Homing shotgun. La la la, I'm a queen. La la la. Look at me. She spoke in kind of uwu voice. Well, little Eldritch horror. May the queen of the other side help you today. Ripping the soul out of my itty bitty hot crane body was pretty cringe, but I've got a new lot in life now. I get to be the queen of the other side. Ooh woo. I know my little grandchild, Crangelica, is worried about me. She has every right to be upset at you. She should know that I'm happy. Here we watch over crazy somebody's crazy shenanigans every Friday after our cage matches. This I reincarnated into a fantasy world and as an alien from outer space. My little eyes are tearing up. I know she's been trying to get into drawing more. Take this to her and tell her I'm okay, and to keep swaying. For real, for real.
Congratulations.
How to manga. Every high school artist's Bible. Brutal. Yeah, their posture is such that they have some of the appearance of vegetable people. He's doing okay? Well, she always wanted everyone to worship her and her cats. This seems like it could actually work out for her. Just be careful about saying things to other food folk, Turnip Boy. What's this? A how to draw manga book? This is awesome. I'll have to take a look at it later. You have a confession to make, Turnip Boy. I'm actually a pretty big fan of yours. My grandmother used to draw you as Turnip-chan, and well, I did the same, so take it as a thanks. Well, it's way better than her drawing was. And hey there! Welcome to the broadcast. King asked you to get the peace treaty? Then you know my true form then. Okay, yeah, this is... He is posing as a vegetable person. Right now I'm just wearing some cardboard in the shape of a kiwi. Seems like your feeble mind can't comprehend my true form right now. My disguise must be so good. Look, I'm here for diplomacy. I was able to convince the ugly orange to sign the treaty. How you doing there, 44? Peace has been achieved. Make haste, Turnip. The king doesn't like waiting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, my mush, my fix, finally. Look, Turnip Boy, I'm giving you my prized possession. It sleeps with me every night. Here, take it before I change my mind.
Congratulations.
Sculpted rock. Should have made a decent haul out of that. Oh, yes. The monies. The monies. Let's drop these off. Get us a grenade launcher. Run away to a ray gun, apparently. Oh, I like that. I like that plenty. Wow, is this supposed to be you? Angelica definitely did you a service. Maybe I'll ask her to make an Annie Chan for me. Food folk separator. Okay, we need that for the wall of flesh. Buy the body pillow for 69 monies. Take the money bag. And more hearts. It's not far into the evening there, 44. At least on my end of things. It's about 6 o'clock here. I don't need to go in there. Well, that is yeah, that is pretty late, as it were, for you, huh? Okay, I only have the green and blue key cards, that's right. The weakness of this grenade launcher is its rate of fire, because it has to explode first. Still a good weapon. I mean, lots of damage. Now gather more souls. I do want to check what that does. Small burning light. Okay. Creepy photo. Interesting. Like a beetle laser. Is that the Food Folk Separator X2000 360 no-scope thingamabob? Yeah, never heard of it. Anyway, use it already. I gotta pee. I don't even know how that works here. That's a new one. Ah, it's train conductor. Expect to see you here. Well, Bucko, this is a little awkward. Think he set me up big time, Bucko. Ever since I set a rail line up in the bank, I've been living the breezy life here. One thing missing, though. A major want for a good old classic sody pop. One for me, good show. Back at the warehouse. Is that going to make that weapon available to me by doing that? Or is it just that I can send an additional one back using that? I don't know. Gotta find the King Goblin here. Around here somewhere. Thank you so much. I'm going to sleep so well tonight. My other pillow just lacked the support my neck needs to get a sound sleep. A secret to tell you. My friends and I have been here a long time before the explosion. We're all big into cosplaying. We were prepping to go LARPing right before the bombs. That's why we all have pointy ears. Been rocking them ever since. Gives us a little light in our dark, malnourished lives. So these are surviving humans. I'll get some sleep there. Have a good evening. Take these. Welcome to the club. I say, we'll be at peace at last. As I said, I will reward you handsomely for your brave efforts. Bestow upon you the title of a knight. You will now be Sir Turnip Boy.
Congratulations.
I was knighted. Crying anime. Mecha Chad. This is another one of the radishes that was serving as muscle for Mayor Onion. Sup, bro chacho? It's been a while. Look, I know we go back, bro, but things are different now. Dilatini may have brought Raphael back to life, but Stinky decided I was the one true idiot radish. I owe him my life, bro. I feel most comfortable when some evil dictator is pulling the reins. You know, it's my love language. Prepare to die, bro. This is the Idiot Radish Squad, the IRS. It's another radish from that IRS crew, the one that Robo Raphael used to run with. Drat, I guess Stinky had the same idea with this Chad character that I had with Raphael. Don't choose the Robo-Life. The Robo-Life finds you and shambles and pieces you back together to be a mindless worker for someone else's personal gain. Just how it goes, I suppose. Anyways, you can't get soft now, kid. We're a team. You have your whole crew counting on you. You chose their side, we chose ours. Do what you have to do. Guys think you're the only ones with a robot? Think again, Turnip. You're just like your good-for-nothing father, sticking your face where it doesn't belong. Oh, I just noticed. It's, instead of the regular nameplate, we now have the gold nameplate with Sir Turnip Boy. Ha-ha. Instead of this little wood nameplate. This will stop you. It has to. Mecha Chad is the commander of my SWAT force. He's the culmination of a lot of hot glue and smart stuff. Make this ultimate alpha robot. Fun, Turnip. Have fun. Mecha Chad, the idiot incarnate. Well, bro, you're not really engaged right now. Can you stay on your A game with a slime video playing on your screen? It is kind of weird. About a soap video. You like soap videos? This is the last uncorrupted footage I could find from the old world. This has to work. It's really weird. Boop, boop. Shutting down. The achievement is thick with 3 C's and snatched.
Congratulations.
Red doors. Dark web listing. That was amazing. You truly do have the mafia in your blood. Attaboy. Look, I haven't been completely forthcoming with you, kid. Stinky was a lot more involved with your father and Mayor Onion than I had let on. But if I told you more, you wouldn't have taken the job. And I like money, kid. A lot. I don't know the full story, but I know Mayor Onion. Some stuff real quick here. That was the wrong button on keyboard. You've discovered my the source of my music playlist. I don't know the full story, but I know Mayor Onion has been working closely with Stinky. When your father passed when your father passed is when Stinky took over this bank. You can finish this job and be done with all of this, kid. We'll drink pina coladas on the beach far away from here. Make it through this alive and find that mysterious motherlode, then we can all go find a new home. Don't go down there. Ever. I gathered the refugees here are a bit on the stranger side. They don't fit in well with the residents in the seed stock, so they begin to flourish here, where they feel accepted among their fellow oddballs. When they lived in Veggieville, they were more on the outskirts, more secluded. They're all perfectly pleasant, a bit quirky in their own unique ways. That feels like somebody saying nice personality. Like, the first part is, like, kid gloves, and then they say something that's like, oh, but there's this other thing that's really good about them, don't worry. Wait, turnip creature, come here. Elderberry medium. An aura about you, Turnip. There's more than meets the eye. And since there's a lot of violence, crime, and questions that you seek. Lost your father, right? Did his name start with an A? B? C? Ah, cold reading. Bad cold reading, but cold reading. D? I knew it. What's this? A sister? She's trying to find you. She says, you still owe me $20. She's somewhere down here, Turnip Boy. She's been haunting you, looking for closure. You must find her and bring her back here. Gonna be a problem real soon here. Turnip Boy, it's so nice to meet you. I'm a big fan. I even followed your tax evasion arc. Anyway, I need you to do me a favor, and you seem like the person for the job. This nasty, disgusting waste of space pierogi stole my good food certificate. Now people know that I'm good and that revolting pierogi isn't. Please get it back for me. Thanks. Oh, he's kind of melty. There was an accident. Saw you tripping a while ago, and you look pretty cool doing it. When I do it, I fall into radioactive sludge and melt half my face off. I don't even know how I'm still alive. Probably look pretty metal, though. Okay, you lose half the money on hand, and you don't get the trophies if you die. Alright, this just lets you bring a weapon back. Unfortunate. An incredible find, Turnip Boy. This kind of looks like an old world creature, but pretending to be food folk? As half their skin melted. They look a little paler and more malnourished than what I thought old world creatures looked like. This means that there must still be old world creatures roaming our lands. Are they just in hiding? Well, we did encounter a human being during the tax evasion arc, and they accidentally got exposed to the sludge and mutated. used to inhabit this building? Have they been here since the great mushroom giants, or before? So many questions. We have the premium train ticket, which I'm hoping is infinite train travel there. Okay. I think we're going to wrap up there, folks. It's been a pretty good one. I'm not sure on repeat stream, but I do think it's fun. The rogue nature of it, I think, is okay. It's okay. But otherwise pretty good. Now, schedule-wise, the plan is Monster Hunter tomorrow. I think that's what we've got set up. So we'll roll with that. And then we'll see from there. I'm going to try to get a schedule together, hoping things will get rolling again. There may be a bit of an interruption in the shorts video schedule. I'm hoping that I'll get that rolling again properly as well. So again, thanks everybody for watching. If you liked what you saw, would like to see more, remember to like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is for the platform you're viewing through. It helps the algorithms determine what you like and show you more of it. And with that said, again, good evening everybody, and I will see you later.